Hello there Run Venture fans, it's Colin again, looking at another shoe review on request this time. Today we're going to look at a brand called Topo and one particular shoe called the Zephyr. This is the ladies' colour, nice bright red, and the gents. So what's special about Topo? Topo is an American brand. Topo like to have more of a natural run feel, similar to when we reviewed the Ultra. The only issue with the Ultra, obviously, it is zero drop. Topo do a lot of zero drop shoes, but we stock the ones with a little bit of heel to toe drop. Heel to toe drop on the Topo Zephyr and some of the other Topo shoes that we stock is 5mm. Which is a little bit of a sweet spot. Those going to zero drop, the extra 5mm can make a little bit of difference and pain in the Achilles and calf and things, particularly if they're not that strong. So why Topo? What are they good for? People with a wide toe box. I don't know if you can see that on the ladies. Probably more obvious in the gents there. Nice and wide. So if you've got a foot that likes to splay out, and you have issues with your toes cramping up, then maybe a Topo is something to look at. When your body hits the ground, however your foot lands, it needs to splay out to cushion. So think of a wader going across an estuary or something like that. When it lands, it just doesn't land with one little foot, it actually splays out to cushion and actually stop it sinking through the mud on the estuary. Same with this, the idea is your toes can actually splay out. It doesn't mean that it's wide like a battleship the whole way through. You can see on this that it is quite skinny in the heel. Why the Zephyr? I run in the Zephyr when I'm actually doing some of my road runs, which is quite a lot at the minute. I've got quite a wide toe box. I like that freedom in the toe. And the Zephyr has something which not many other shoes have, and it's this plastic plate. Now don't be confused with this plastic plate with the carbon fibre insoles on some of your other brands, the Nike, the Carbon X and everything else. It's an elastomer plate and it actually goes through up to about here on the foot there. I do that, it's supposed to stabilise the foot a little bit and actually give a little bit of propulsion through when you get plantar flexion. So when the foot bends and then comes through, it gives you a little bit. I didn't really feel that. It's not like, oh, it gives me a massive kick, but over a longer distance, that does actually shave a little bit of time off. It does help the foot, stops it getting less tired. It stops the foot getting tired. So there is some aid to it. The thing I really like about this though is this sort of midsole here is fairly traditional. It's nice sort of shape, so you land through. But inside there's another core. I'm not going to tear the shoe apart, but inside there's almost like an set inside here is something called zip foam, which is very soft, very cushioned. The shoe itself feels really hard. If I walk around the shop all day in it, my feet start to hurt. It's quite flat, it's quite hard. When you actually run in it, that's when it actually comes into own. At the end of the day, it's a running shoe. It's not a kicking around, drinking beer shoe. It is a really good running shoe. I'm not a massive fan of road running, as you know, but actually I do enjoy road running in this. It is great to run in, not great to sit around in. The zip foam is really cool. It's very durable. I've done quite a few miles in mine now. Some of the overlays and things around here have started to wear away, but that's a superficial thing. But the shoe's intact, probably done about 300 miles. And we're going to look at later a shoe review, again on request, about how when you know your shoes have gone. So look out for that. So when your shoes are tired, when it's time to replace it. So look out for that video. Size 9 in this, weighs 255 grams, so it's not particularly heavy. Obviously ladies' sizes are a lot less. Something I mentioned on other shoe reviews, and I really do like this, is that the tongue here, although not stitched in, it doesn't move around because it's got two little anchors here. Rather than just one here for the laces, it's actually got two. So the foot doesn't, the tongue doesn't actually move around. It don't get any movement. Again, key feature for me, it has got that extra hole, so you can get a nice lace lock in it. Sole wise, all the way along, sort of overlays here, patterned, harder wearing bit on the heel, softer in here. This still is fairly hard wearing, so I'm not going anywhere on mine at all. I've probably done about 300 miles and I'm good for about, I reckon, another 300 miles on it. Very, very nice shoe. It is designed as a longer distance shoe. However, I'll probably use him for this for some of my speed work. Speed work, me, being an ultra runner. But some of the short runs I'm doing at the minute, sort of up to sort of 4 miles tops. That's just the shoe I'm using. On sizing, I got given a 9.5 to try, and I am a 9.5. I think this particular Topo, unlike the other ones, comes up a little bit big by about half a size. I reckon I can get away with a size 9 in this. Not because of the width or anything, just in the toe and the length of it. So if you are looking at probably, if you are say a 9.5, then maybe go down to a 9, but you'll only know with that we're trying them on. Okay, so that's the Topo Zephyr. Really nice shoe, as I say. Give them 5mm heel to toe drop. You don't feel it as a low drop. Great to run in, not great to chill out in. And that elastomer plate, don't be fooled, it's not a massive acceleration spring, but it does stop your foot getting tired. Okay, guys, that's it. We've got those in store ready to post out should you need them. If we do post them out and it's not right, you try it out and it's not great, send them back. We can go up or down a size or perhaps change around as well. Okay, stay safe, guys, and as ever, mind how you run.